Ewi abusiafo ya mamunyina ha. Memo akwaba edeba me mainti so. I needs 100.9 FM. That was a sabre odi afidie no ato ha. Ya ka wo se ne ya wada June busumi da edikan. Wo say ye. Ya bu afru su hire ne. Esan se nyame nam na dom ne mo brohunu so. Aboa ye ma afi ofa edikan wo de ye twa. Ofa edikan wo de ye twa e de ye wura ne to so mienu mu a. Na ya sedan kuto ne de ma no. Aye yenkuto ne de ma ni din. Esan se nipa nyina na atimi anya na sade yen nyanwe. Enei se wutimi da madepa ekyon na wo nkwatimi koba. Na eya dom arakwa. Enyo ahode enyo onyansa enyo onim die bi. Nemo ma yerade adom arakwa. Eti afi 2023 afa to sum yenu so. Yedim so twedi aponyankropon nam ne dom so. Ebegye entata de ewura mu akwa kosi December se twan. Ne honso ye dread asede ni kabia amaniden. We de eye bosume fofrokra fresh one. Aye wura mu. Enti mesre wo twedi amponsam favor. Ede amawo. Oma enhira moroso enoso mawo. Na moto bi a wo betu bia enka wonko yedie mu. Enka wonko ne mapawa koma ehwehwe mu. Demo madwen bi a wo bedwen ye bone no. Mese nyame won kronkron se onsesa wadwene. Na da biara dwen adwen pa hallelujah. I was here for live on Facebook and YouTube. Need 100.9 FM live, and I will call YouTube so Despite Media production crew. Aya Krado Joe Damia Domagero Saj my friend Ma Bankron and Naya Safo. One Darroman Domi Wamobomi Chidom. Namedi Jumedi Abrewo. If we sabre kusa no 9 ebebo, no 9 ba ulama ke babe jeja. Wajiji and Tata the Akofie. Akosise no sia bebo. No sia bo pepe pie no sia kasia bono every piece 104.3. Yeah, the beba abesomo. It's a free sabre kusa no 9 bebo dear. Medin at the MAAME BIAMAH bet me a friend me BIAMZI 1. And as a woman gada. And as a MAAME soja. And I BIAMAH bro for death. O friend me a major so do me did me who chiame kusa no 9 ebebo. Make I was say number 2 fubio say we are so on my biwadwinemu. Ubie weni na ubie wadwinemu edi amane mebi no hunu ne mebi a etimi yo si akwan ema wo dache papa ene mebi a ayo si akwan ama sabi wunyini ene mebi a ayo si akwan ama abrabo papa e wo se utimi konkoden eko ani mo ho no woni to fom na bie wadwinemu din na hunu se ade weni esumasi obenten kwabrane won enenam won so ema mintimi nkomanim it is our phone ese mi twa wongu na mitimi epre eje me kra nkwa ensem bi wo hono mo a esi wo ya brabo mo a eyesua hunu de mayen yankopon pese o kere yen se wo sua bibi afirimu na o de to na mofoforo akwanim edi ya soso dwene niam bi a atwam eho ana wo da so to na me de kane no de ena ye den dwene ho na hwe ade a wasua afirimu na feto na mo akwanim wate ase ye ena me wo ba bia me hwe ni suku pa na wo ba na nware me na fa he kosi ena ye den enti wudi ni ko suku a wa nware wo no no ayire wo ho aye adwuma den madachi wo hunu wa fere wo hunu wa wasini trase wo hunu wa na wakase ye me hu yanka na wo do ne ho ebi nso a na nyankopon hyehyeye mu no na ewo nyame enhyehyeye mu se wo na wo beboa saa ba no na nye bi empena twe mu na mom nyame de fa wo so se boa saa nipa no na efa ne si ba bi e wo se osie wade ase enti na bible se ade nyina mu yemfa seda ema otwedi amponyankropon it is a fena odi wa fidie na ato ha no mo se ya need 100.9 mementi e na ugusua utie no enchi awo kese pa enko emma these amazing people in my life honorable bakope honorable Boachi Ejakon. They said the yenya akwa picking nomination forms so the campaign ye sha sie gidigidi left right and center ye hwe baby a ye koyanimu an sa na presidency no akonwa no ye je wade azie honorable bia wo bia mechia awie and MAAME honorable Ken Ohene Japan akompra kon and then on also back fa ne nomination forms no what yas here. Na che say ha ye ni abre pa ye be chichire Ghana me se Ghana be ye what yas here. If I can see no ejina usuban ejina usuban so na wo be sakra wadwene no wanya dwene mu foforo ya Ghana be koso what yas here. Nana ejeni mboate nana mo amanhene awie yi nana ba bia wo bia me bom mu ase echia wo. Dr. Christopher Ampedu, the Samaritan man, Samaritan Strategy West Africa, one more executive director, and no. Sabria Manugusu Ameka said Dr. Christopher Ampedu, Nifia Honomono, the Fidiana to NEETS 100.9. If Rano Panusia, Echo see the following day, and Opanusia, at Dahosa, Nauni Musio Mo. Ewa jinsa wo kwese ho na abete eso obu abrewa na ate adoma nkomasem obu abrewa na na ate adoma nkomasem wade azie me amesofo panyi Reverend Eugene apia redu papa one mama Sandy baby am obi awie me mama good afternoon Professor Kofi Odro ene mama Rita baby am obi Alabasta International baby am obi enchia kese enko emamo Bibi aye fra chichi ne eba o ne ye meduru ye ba bia ye ko ne nya nuru ye sakuya Ghana enye yi a me no mienu ye ntimi nya home ye ntimi nya home e ma ne nya yi ware ase enen so me dofo ba ko odi ne birthday enne a very good day pa for me in the month of June. What is here? There was special people be and ne wo mudi wo mo awoda eye mani geni ahoho asem mebu omudin. And then to me distroni ahopopo sononko e na ebebo sa edine no. Happy birthday kasiepa enkoma Dr. Shadrack Ajete Sowa. Lasu 1 Chief Oye MD Osaye Vice President at the Golden Star Resource and no wasamine ewo achempem wasachempem asemna meke enti Dr. Shadrack Ajete Sowa ebusuafo ni nyina Clement ne Auntie Marian womu nyina se womo Emma glorious happy birthday sonko womo so trade amponyankropon se enne day enye da sonko wa brabomu the free and never June 2023 ekwe Awurade nkoso antre wuhie mu na wo mana basa enye duro ewo so na de odo nsa beso mu bia nso enye yie enso abapi esanse wo yo obi a wo hunu mobro wa mobo eti nyankopon so de wo se enhira ne wo ne ohunu onwia mobo na wo ena onyankopon ebehu wo mo nso mobo wate ase eti Awurade hu mobo de hia demo Dr. Shadrack Ajete Sowa Lasu yenya enko baabia ye na mom no ye dan ye ho ye ba pepepa ensem bi wo ho no mo nkrankra bi a ewo se yetimi ehwe na ye ka eho asem me apone ho na ya domo su kwahwe ti betimi aka ma na ye yie asem be na nipa ntimi eti twa mizima
Attention to the theme of this year's celebration, protecting incomes and pensions in an era of economic crisis, our responsibility. So let me say a few things about the crisis. We are all feeling the effects of the high inflation. We are all feeling the effects of the high cost of living, the destruction of jobs and the destruction of potential jobs, including employment freeze in the public sector, the debt crisis and the effects of the domestic debt exchange program on investors, including pensioners, the depreciation of the cedi, the sharp increases in fuel prices, the increases in water and utility prices, delays in infrastructure development, as well as the effects of the crisis on education, health, and human development generally. Sadly, Ghana has no choice but to turn to IMF. And now, as I speak, IMF has become the lifeline for Ghana. This is very, very regrettable, especially when you take into account the enormous human and natural resources in this country. Mr. President, we in organized labor hold the view that the economic crisis we are experiencing in Ghana today is self-imposed. We acknowledge the adverse effects of COVID-19 and the Russian-Ukraine war on the global economy. But we do not believe that these events are the fundamental causes of Ghana's economic crisis. COVID-19 and the war in Ukraine have only exposed the weakness of our economy and the economic policy framework that has guided economic management in Ghana in the last 40 years. The reason Ghana has had to seek IMF support almost every 3 years is largely due to the flaws in the way our economy has been managed based on the neoliberal free market ideology.
Secretary General, ladies and gentlemen, it is good to be back in Bolgatanga, the city chosen for the 7th May Day celebration of my presidency. And I'm happy the leadership of organized labor continues to rotate the hosting of this all-important event for workers between the regions. It mirrors the now established practice of rotating the venue of our Independence Day celebration. Long may these traditions continue. Since the onset of COVID-19, whose effects have been exacerbated by the Russian invasion of Ukraine, one of my major preoccupations continues to be the protection of lives and livelihoods. Indeed, this is a responsibility bestowed on me by the Constitution, and I want to reassure you that government will do whatever it takes to protect your incomes and pensions in these challenging times. When we met last year at the Black Star Square in Accra, I assured you of government's commitment to protecting the jobs and incomes of workers. Not only did we demonstrate this over the course of the year, we also proceeded to improve on the existing incomes of workers and pensioners alike. Organized labor appealed to government for the payment of cost of living allowance, COLA, for public sector workers to cushion them against the difficult economic conditions. In response, government and organized labor reached an agreement for the payment of 15% COLA to public sector workers. As a sign of goodwill for workers in the private sector, the National Tripartite Committee agreed to the payment of 15% COLA for them, in addition to the 10% upward adjustment of the 2023 National Daily Minimum Wage. This year's increase is a significant improvement over the 2022 rate of 10%, and also the highest increase of annual pensions since 2005, during the time of the government of another NPP president, His Excellency John Agyekum Kufuor. All these measures put together demonstrate to workers that the Akufo-Addo government is a listening one, a government which is committed to improving the lot of workers and their dependents. In the wake of the current global economic crisis, it has become even more imperative to protect workers. Our collective responsibility in achieving this objective is important, and it is for this reason that I consider the theme for today's celebration, protecting incomes and pensions in an era of economic crisis, our responsibility, as most appropriate. Secretary General, organized labor, it is evident that this current global crisis is the worst crisis the world has experienced in the past 50 years. In spite of the damaging effect of the crisis, we've managed to protect lives, livelihoods, and jobs, and kept the lights on. The crisis is having a profound impact on national economies and societies. Incomes, pensions, and investment funds are equally being affected as a result of the multiplier effects of the multifaceted crisis. Government's policy responses have been targeted at restoring macroeconomic stability, ensuring debt sustainability from the short-term mitigation options to addressing the long-term structural challenges and paving the way for sustainable and inclusive growth and development.
na waso egu a wotie ne nyina ni tua ne ekoso ewo adanse boase ba bia emabunu yese bebro ahasa na womo akoka amenam wom so mu mpie wom suro so mu pia ye beche womo na mo masojafo ni mfiri ho no mo ansa na apie yesese enkyere hu se entity de obi entimi ehunu nyame ncha de ne yenya ne ntie sa emabunu no mu 101 oha emne baako na womatimi apie nokre se 300 na womu anasese womu nyina na apie na yekwa amaso na yakwa kodi sansemi ho enkomo yensaka oboase isimrahye bedwane honorable Dr. Patrick Wachi Yadom doc awie ye moha eba nita fam so
ni wa meje so
na mpom ye de
urade adu
ese woboase tesen
ni mama chia wati fo nyina nkase oboase de asoma aba na begiri odi atu atiefo enimu no ni kana ayekana ese urade se mama akoma bia apagya kana bafo na otwi nko na wie di nka ebi asemu ya akoto amanti ase ayi
ede na amaneka ayekana
amaneka ayekana ni se matise fidie so ebino ka se minus na akwahya amnemu ma omuntumi mpie kwasi goni so na trapped and so when yes I where die minus na adwuma yenfo no abie kwan ato ho se ebi aye nuanu mu yakwahye no ombetimi aba befa kwampa so no mapie nke no menye so ze the borofo net trap
ese minus no omo keka se eye minus na ama emabunu na kwosha amenanum anase mabunu no a na wo mokopa bibi wa amenamu nti no wo makoka mu
mabunu na afi mu pemu ene ko amenani mu baby omo fa ko e de se omo ko ani
okay
enti eba ese enipa ni akwahye amenam na eji company panyimfo ne sɛ ɛne saa na sia deɛ a yɛmma kwan na ɔmo a makɔhyɛ fam no nyinaa mo mpi nti yɛ a yɛnya ne sɛ minus na akɔhyɛ fam no ɔmo sɛ ɔmo ma mɛfa ɛkwan pa no so ɛmfa mpi sɛ ɔmo bɛfa hɔ nom a yɛbɛkye wɔn.
Adi nti na mo ka saa na binum adi kan apia me akye wo mo dada enti na mo enya saa nyina so no.
Megye bi sasa yɛse emu kakra bi epie ɛma ɔmo kye wɔn.
They say minus no yate se be 101 apie. Dodo san na aka mu.
Ba beti bi aye de ɔmo keka na nam from because me nkɔ ase ho. Nkɔ ase ho ntimi ntimi nipa dodo ho. Nipa ahasa no kra wo kana ɛyɛ. Ɛne nam from mo na ɔmo ka keke. Ebi ebetimi aboro ana enduru. Nti menim nipa dodo a wo ho.
But wo ankasa as a member of parliament e wo mpotem ho no mo no. Wo de wasoto to fam no de na wate.
Me de kamesre na nka wo fidie ekoduru baabi ɔmo hyɛ na kamesre ɔmo sɛ wo bɛ hyɛ amena mu a wo ho kyerɛ wo aduane ni ho a obedi mframa papa bi ani ho a obɛhome tu ni ho a obɛno ani sɛ yɛse ebi ekwan ato ho fa hɔ na pie amini ɔmo de amefa hɔ no ma pie na yɛ pie ba so asɛm bi a wo bi ayaka.
Wo yenya ne ntie se binum apie yachi binum ebinum si ama omo bail as a member of parliament e won potem ho no mo no e dia interventions na we put in place e beboa sa mabuni
ni ba me da se em se ensem no yan chinchiremu ni yi yawo large scale mining company from Anglo Gold Ashanti ono no right to concessions and war. And now, after 2016, a Mabuno be sorry, it is the one thing said. Company name more be no more so or more needy worker. And company need me. And my company no a in a concession it be at the ma buying. Say, I buy betting their more be and anything horns waiting in terms of wire mine and all. That a winner. Minus war since 2016. But yes, I am say a big me for continue say a use illegal routes, access routes, a co fit now a company in effect, which is an illegal activity. What you say?
Me too.
Who down there now over so no be now so as town your so I will buy a view. Buy a view. We can also social betting and I second kutana and I took kutana whatever more. Saying a team. It is a mass halfway baby or move it to me. Yeah. And can you crack anything? I knew be a need to move. I was say 2016 company needs 60% of the concession back to government. And now movement protected 40% now. Me no can say how no more year juma. That 40% na minus is say. Person almost sign any company na yes man. Enti uba mremwa di kakra asem wo kan wa kan say. Uti ufie na oba so no bi asekete da over and dem aden I say man be bi na.
Ade wei enye nne na ekoso eyade a akoso ede anhyehyɛ ye pa na mudi egu akwam se de be ya wo be ye ma etu atwa once and for all se mebu no hia ba bi a wo so pese wo ye a wo etu wo fm gudi a kwan be na wo so wo fa so enya access to wo so e bia wo concession na bi etesa
company di kan am concession ni bi dada a mo ye ho adwuma me no ka se ba bi bebre e ba bi baako ba bi bebre mo ye adwuma e wo ho enti company no e de kakra ho ye ho adwuma na me nua ba se me ka bre ansa na company no e san ababaka ba bi kakra company no ye adwuma no e ho na saafo yi so kɔ na company no e mo ba o mo ye ho adwuma no o mo no mo akɔ compete enti me nua ba nya se bi o mo ni ba bi o mo ye adwuma mo ba bi o mo ye adwuma ne bi dada.
Enti die na ebe pia wo mo se ya ma mo ba bi a mo ye adwuma na still company no concession ho na money da so ejina.
What's the way the nka be me the pass nka omo na obebi so. Because me nim be si na minimum the kontia. Company na CD 60% of the concession. E dey amam. Na need 40% na na tintina mo say ho na amam mo kwa na mo ngoye. Asoma me ne wo ka me ne ba me no okay. Asoma the kind pa. Anti o me no ka se me kan okura me nim. Ebi so no obi adwene ye ne foforo. But the minim say obi e wo me ho am represent the good people of Obuasi. The minim e ka make kire we. E ka company ne bo abra obeso sisi e kwan a omabo ato company ne concession e leading to underground pits no. E ka kwa company ne bo no mini abasa me bo e so akire wa ade abechi.
Na chese wo fo aso se emebunu no ye nche wo mo na ye ntwe wo mo aso.
Menka se yenchi omo ne yenchi omo aso. Sabi Uti studio where it's a comfort house is here. Up to you whether what you comfort a police station now where Jana Manako.
It is
life and property to them say. And half way of my question from home. Omunfa kwan na company ndi amom so omunfa so no mumpie. Omupie ba bonte asem bi o bi ebeka. Se so omun ba sha from ho. E beto omo de. E ja yam sisi o.
They say one more match omo pie no. Wan be no omo de omo fa so.
Omo di ka pie na o boss no. Omo nyina ya mo omo pie.
Ye be process omo for court ana.
Ya mo omo pie. E se ne fini aba me asema me kan on ti ase. Se obi ba studio ho no we wi amade a. Na de ne kokota nya mra kwan so. Ano ji se me na me ka kire o.
Na yes one more akromfo.
Pinkasa na mo ukofo ade anya odia ukofo obi ade anya odia.
As honorable ukofo obi ade anya odia yo obi dia. Definitely this why we are.
Una wo kan nya me na meka.
I see.
Enya no ma ya itimamfo omutie. Obi ade da ho na anya odia na ukofo wa mo na manye. O ma okwan na ukofo a. No de uko odo ka mra kwan so a. Eno wan na ye boni.
It is a say a soldier for that so ho bambo for ne ade.
Me de me no kasa se se me won kan. Ba me gidi se soldier for no ba wo ho akopem se asem we nyina tu bika. Onim sa de we esi. Company school no. Da school no omo close ni da one because there's fear in the system say illegal miners never call attack. There's me.
Wow.
How
na anya bia omo ebra omo mebu no hye ase so omo hyehye ties na sefo no omo say companies ne niam bi.
Me nyane tie say omo say a few cars and I know more disable the peace of the town and the traffic flow. Eba san so na omo dia ade omo ye na affect economic activity of other people. Eba sa who ensure law and order.
Okay. Honorable now so you know ka say wo won kran. When was the last time I wo call Obuasi?
Omi fi won man rape.
Oh, okay. Nice. So you visit site wo ko hwe say de NMC kosofa.
Site ni fa.
Baby a meburu na kwaka amene no mu no.
Me nim baby amana no bo. Me a medical officer, me nya minor.
Asa wo ye member of parliament wo Obuasi East na.
Very good. But amana no me nim baby amana no wo.
Because as a member of parliament they at least nkoda na ya so de meba o. I say eja wo ka kire Obuasi fie we menwuram wo se me firi ho na ebe. Se be abofra ja ne nan egu stress so ye ntwa ye pepa. And at least being the member of parliament, I will see a man for Nanemo, including a mebuni, you know. Say me by at least I will be to one a mobia comusebia, dear Echo, so dear Maye, at the Abuama Sassimi, yet me a penny in your gobre. What to an amobisa?
I said, Minion Bay.
Yes, honorable.
You need me to be a no more underground on the communicate you.
Enya underground meka I no correct meka empanyimfo ya Anglo Gold Ashanti enwuma ne mpanyimfo no se wo mo na akofa security ni ade aba that is a mebru ni bi se one more MP offense security for na mfiri wa soldier for no mfiri wa nya de ombepie afiri amena no mu aba enti as a member of parliament in that capacity no aye no kasa sese wo ho no here no wa ye dia fa sa de no so that they can come out because almost ye nipa even though oma phone
da wonya boni a police ba wunyane da wonya boni a police soldier ba wunyane police ni no ni o fa no ni brothers mu de wo police o mo obediki da wonya boni ne soldier ni ha wunyane akwai eni yani soldier fo na wo kuru ho nti enye nwanwa me enye nwanwa na mu de me se ni se yankopon kasa ntre yi ni no na mo sha amana ni mu no mo mpie mra na de wo ho bia yenka
and they say you say mebru so ka say
minimum mami checho we
aha me too
situation na kwere te say uti ufie na upia ko abontin na watoto upromu nyina de safo ano eko na uti abontin ba fie no u sense say obi hye o de ahuni mba bi ofa wura ho because o main door ya loko no ana so de bi mami mo kwanti na mi ntwa fie no hu hia hwe ebi a mehu ba bi a fa na o hye dem ho no fa wura mu o fa ho na ko mu se window bi o ho no ya break window no that is ho na nipa ne fa wura mu na ho na o fra o carpenter ho no ma ba block sa ho ma block sa si and wo wura fie ko bi gate aka kire o se o mu ba fa main gate ni bi no mu nko so se de bi me ma me de bi a me hye na me pe se me hye ho mi na ba ba ye
senti na o ka se ne kan aye kana no
kana wo te man sase no e ka man sase no na wo na ba bi sa da anga de me ka kwa ba ka se me boa e nsem bebre nti ipa no wo refi wa pie me nge sempa cho wa wo hye ho no mo de e se fa main door ne pie ko o se me ma na oni mami nka asem kiro omo ko ho na nti ya menya ne se omo de aduane ko omo de nsuo ko nti to se aduane ne be se nsuo ne be sa no ya no mo fi se o wani da so o ahoden
na ho ehwu ni ho
ehwu ho pa me nko ho da de ba omo ko ho na ka e be bia ehwu nso mo timi da ho
obi timi ko ho
4 days obi timi ko 4 days 1 week.
Wow.
Enti ke yedi e kwanya ma se e fa ho pie no
sanke ya dom okra
kini aba
it is so no
e wo da danza ne ya wu mi o
esanya na asam
danza ne ya wu mi e ka no aye bibie wo ho
it is so no ya de ya twen se emabunu nyina be pie kopem efensen kopembra omo boba to omo yemo mbeka se wo mbe pie ya ma mmra aye adwuma
about me a doctor. Natural instinct. When you say, you're comfortable. You run for comfort. You run for relief. If you are money in your papa, eat your home. Who near the enemy? Who near you no? They see Pierre from every part. Never did. Never know you. Never home from our panels or ma. Me about one advice me young day.
Edding. Honorable Bedwas. For Honorable Dr. Patrick Boachi Yadom, a member of Parliament, Ewo Obuasi East, Bia Obuasi, a member of Aquacam, and Womumpia, Womumpia, I just a soldier for every hole, I just a dear, Omoba, Yabechu Omo, and a home croniba, and a Yeneno a ball, and common no. 100.9 and I was so egua uti no me Ghana inti na yanko messages kakra omanfo e dia ba e wo WhatsApp no eso na menkenkan na fe yento aso en concern from emo Richard Edway free amasama no say my lady good afternoon so pa your senior colleague your senior colleague, lawyer Adakabremi Wafapa, interviewed the MPP chairman and others. The MC, Honorable Anna Adukwe, had to confess that she used about 40,000 of the assembly. Okay. E dear Ben cry, yeah, Monsesum. Every day ni issues eba. I say good afternoon, Mami Biama. Me dini ye Biama onya boama. If Judge question qualify to contest again without going to jail, then what was Sakande's crime? I just don't get it. Honorable Ademu Daramani Sakande, rest well in heaven. Lampre King Rashid, aka Tema BMW, and a day that in Simi Eba. And I say the honorable member of parliament is not helping the conversation at all. He behaves like the situation does not concern him. Sad nation we are living in. I thought as much. Thought as much. Good afternoon, Mami Biama. Please, there is a saying that if the wise become silent fools, multiply for the nation to come out of the economic problem facing the nation always, unless future government invest in gold mining. By this, the government should go in for underground mining that can employ over 10,000 miners that will increase the gold production or can use about $500 billion from the IMF loan. So our government should act now as Ghana deserves leaders who think outside the box. That's why you na papa. Mr. Tiger first is no the way a buy. Nana Ekia Moabuatin, Ablikuma Central, aka Dr. Baumia is coming. First of all, a very special greetings to engineer Ebenezer Kofi. The NPP remains the better option for Ghanaians. No, ena ode abano. Babna Freedom Billy who Anyako. So good afternoon. At long last, the court now ruled in favor of Domelevo. Means the government did not do well. So what advice the Council of States give the president? No someone no matter what the propagandas will say or do, still Dr. Mahmoud Baumia will surely be our next president of Ghana. Greetings to engineer Odai Abele Nungwa Ena Ode Ife Ebae Mistake AKWAFO. Now, so good afternoon, Mami Biama. So they say more the ban of Pano de Abenumbre. Duru. Monkaila Jonas, or name be compare. Monkaila Jonas said, yeah, no, so please tell those who are caught up in the Galamsey that can remain in the pit till Christ comes. No one cares because if upon all these persuasions they are still adamant, let's leave them alone. If the reality becomes plain on them, they will run out of the pit without any motivation. Regards to Honorable Kennedy Ohene at Japan, the next MP. I was your 4 messages this year. I'm saying Abebio a neat 100.9 and that was so egua uguswa 80 and bibi we trouble to me Eddie for Facebook Live and so becking kind come at the amount not just say bibia akuye fefe ni nyina atena bom emun anymore and has say na ya oboasen sensem a ekoso no maburo no what do you think when ye brafe na obechia obi obechia nipa be politics system maburo no mo sha mene no no man be ne yemfo mo fa so say mo mara mo se ngaw ye ma onye say ya mo se ngaw ye nye agese mo ayese na die nti na ase ye gigi mo so bi say ase mutimu ye mo de e na ye gigi mo so it is say hwan e na sebe wo bodwe wai so mo na me nkotie duro metare so ma wa se wa ma bije mu na hwan abodwe. It is a say, Penyufonia. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, mini about BIAMAH.
Oh, when your penny and patchon pom to say.
Yeah, that was also
Oko, it's you.
Yamin Shira no yoke. Mini aba nti ufi se papa ya wo ne kasa yi. E wo ka obo ase for santo abama no bi. Ena me ye doctor me ye doctor. Nti o ye doctor yen yende. E ne mranti ni ye adwuma ya ko mbe ba go je. Wo mu mba o de o mu no mu fi wo. Mini aba 1989 na me wo company with my higher friend Atlas. Then I need a trade ADC for no. For any of what I say, your tongue gold my bro for ABC now. Then I'm working here. The do about to also the anamon in a more pen fortune. 20 after my walker. Come here, doctor. We are doctor today. Many about only I mean.
Yame and council home, but I say hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
If I told any baby Afrifi. You, Uncle meet you. Pacho ha yenchia mpacho.
Ayo medasi. We get there at the bla or say a binding ko mining areas. Papa there. First maybe a mining in the shanty, our Ghana house, in Quan Austin, every the boys. It's a kukuruma. In one day, the book will to the Kakataka. And the now walk a share. Atona na one pe one no me just there or sa ban so we problem no one ma ka share ago so is ka semiola na to kwani wa fada underground mining no wa ya onu mo onu selu onu say asasi on say yamba won for kwani bu no mama na te fo no e de yintu what kwani on na cha wo be underground mining na onu ye company but buy abane da mai na say na baba na say wo be du aya because one can share as well me tank a good na wo ka be ah what you want go no mu awan na go save we on say you say atase nti aban susu na so ya okwai bi ho abofada wo ku why na gamba ni na guarantee no say ya maru tweme akona ba go gana emi show
CP. Hello, good afternoon. Pacho dini baby Afrifi. You, yanko.
LP sasa o by media no ano
Ada.
Mambia anapanitie mo station ba ko report na sama o de man say ade no hwe a wo mko asafra ko fan ko fon eyi no ye ade am ko bi ni mo bi ko se de report o de bai o se ko panyimfo bi ni panyimfo bi hye kire no mo piapia ko ma no mo ko asafra ko fan ko fon no se o kasia panyini bi ba bo se be kasa so ko kasa e favor township na ya baka se ke won na hye kire no ko hotel bi o mu ko asafra na so no o bi so na bo ne panyi bi ani mining areas no then na something panyimfo he da nim point ni ndimo mu die o mo ni mo fa so a o mu nya go bia won ti o be kasa e panyimfo mo chi a asemi pa se do fe panyimfo me kasa o hu se ndi kasa e bi na sa kasa yi ya se mo kan ni na o to kasa ba kum a wo ja ni ma fu na to se mu kasa se papa ne is na o se ni person
That's CP. Hello, good afternoon. Pacho dini baby Afrifi. Pacho dini baby Afrifi. What do you hit you?
Yo, mami, the one thing in the middle. Mami, share on Ghana. If you say way to go, in fashion, in and fashion, in a Maya way to go, so you're the call of the one to woman. I did the ya, on my young cat. Yeah, Mami, you make us see. And to remember, who you program will be a phone line. My friend, said in FM, we know. I'm if you take the crown, my will have 1 year. 1 year, sir. My young year, and yet, let's condemn it. I condemn the Indian 1 year. I can't miss my career.
Medasipi. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, but you didn't be afraid.
What's up? Because I see I'm and part of MP. Obuasi MP. Yard. MP. But the man, man, I'm now.
Meda Sippy. Hello, good afternoon. I'm Yadumo Udin. Yanko. Oh, Dr. Newman, Kafra. Time frame. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
But you didn't be afraid.
The friend is still respectfully.
Oh, Yanko.
Mabiama, penny for your own intro or the or say or call honum. Who said this or say that I be now go honum? Yeah, I fear to come no. Well, come penny for moving home. A bay one. What do you know? What can cost assembly none in a more savvy? That's it.
Meda Sippy. Hello, good afternoon. But you didn't be afraid.
MP no one youth Marco. So we come my boys maybe. So can't some a bit show and call one over to sorry. Or to them, but not question. This was near. Yeah, one on my I do oh, a back a bed. It's a company. You be something fast. What pen are you? Was yeah, and I'm a company.
I saw see a concession or mama youth. I want.
And maybe I told so maybe I'm my youth to say idea of more corner when you be probably do a while. Almost feel like a company Indian. The penny for a dream you know what? Come to me, company not so. Maybe a more dear no crown, more boys nick a crack. If I chose say I did West in the Omunia or maybe a dear mono. And papa, which the person come with you a company and the Yomajuma. Then I am been for a moon dream you to know, Ubecoma and Pino, or percentage via company and the mano. Or back a favor company. Oh, the Kumna swimming penny for no boys and all will be your chicken company, which a bad they say, or making the Yamakumo boys. Quite a gun I penny for the youth in Namson, no cranny. Yano, Moncounts at Temuso.
So Meda Sippy. Hello, good afternoon.
May Asumiji Echo away, Papa.
And council, but you didn't be afraid.
Nana Mohammed, Aswa, Old Barrier, Masalaki.
Mohammed, meet you. Oh, Mohammed. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon, Dr. Newman.
Aha, Yanko.
Aha, Madama. And then last time you feel of what you buy the Batama. This is by the buy here. Now, wouldn't we say that a hormone? And she shared the hormone, and yet, name them 4 years I shared it before. It was so you to Motias, yes, and then name them 4 years I shared. And the holiday that if you buy maybe a woman side amendment for Hokaka. Now you to know, you can't say professional, company in India. Or more baby, we did it for. What sounds wrong? A hormone, the whole township long. Or what I bet I be a funny company, okay, agency, if you're more. Put all my own child, I don't know what I do. Look, Papa, is that going to be one American? Oh, to the dear to chew up, Mama, agency for us. I don't know, no more satisfaction. It was Uncle Choma, no more job, Uncle Choma, no more job. I did a chum like Bill, have a mum free. About concession with who said the deep back yet. Oh, almost more security, almost what a book chokers. I never be on my share go on here. And that's time people know because we XTI youth no. Tell you how you talk about man. It's not about what XTI youth no. So I know that didn't say in your soccer. More concession one more. There be every day you to do some money or more. They build some money or money. Other than they don't want money. So I want to know one part. Money for that. I said, I'm the buyer now. I feel like fire. You need hormone. Maybe I'm going to make a attack. much baby ya bet me ma ni to no how do my ya jomo ni di o one baby o cha o ye o di eye that in the agency no good na no you know and then I be na do ni ai o tu fada roma ah we samba ya ya on kan fa no comedy if you say to say the biana youth that I'm say my na that I say the dia bi e kwafo I had me the girl say my don't after that I want to be good na youth e man ye e si girl say my na youth e duma I be come person be youth no no o mo do ho diga na mo ya girl say na say be that e ti o mo ye na youth asa my ho ye look at me MVP ni amesiti enye duma ala say yeah for that na e go dis money
That's it. Hello. Good afternoon. Bachodi. Yadumo. Thank you.
Because the youth Nankasa fa and Yama Bonnie yes, you want to say, Omatra dietro. If you have been up at the Kurano, on the corner of the it is the Omuswa, Messi, was it gold mines, the bedroom review, or because I saw Cruz, former president, Mama Eco, Danko Guado, Roma, or Kobe. So, I dear woman, Mummy and Sicilian country woman. I don't be any youth to not the kind. It is our kind youth as I'm the as a bonza. I begin to say, and it's a good idea. Then I think I go was you. Yes, you to incorporate. Of my padia, they show my free, come and come up and no pencil. Ever drew it. If they just a youth, competent Marcelo, competent Japadia no Macofa, and never be a cost of what's that. Now, Bonnie because I'm a Maroccan. And of what crown we are Ghana for. Over Colombo, we are better 20%. I'm not going to make working for the Cote d'Ivoire and I beg you. And I'm moving someone yet. And so one say, when you need to come, they are put up in it. I don't know you. Maybe not paying for work. For me, for my yes, you know what? And God, my sister. I could do a question. And that's it. For my way, escaping it. As you are being Kakanga, and I use the BIAMAH. So, my soul says, education, not certificate. If you have a certificate, you have to be a Juma. I don't know, don't go for a woman, your certificate. If you have about you on a ball of good, maybe you'll be a Numa. The certificate, you use it. Education by who the social promo, who the social need of primary. And on a ball of good, never get you mana. I won't have any so, 30 years coming. Oh, we are joining now. So, you can see the youth almost this money. That's a true muscle.
Men so me da se was your van area and costing in a day, ABC and after ya back to one. Na enkoma ho no mo no yetimi atwetwen. And then Sembebre and ego apostle money to your Supreme Court declaration on Imampenyi AKWAFO directive say Mr. Domelevo onko ni leave 100 and something 23 days or so just say unconstitutional yamra ai 20 year behwesa anya bia Mr. Domelevo obesa my presidency and now the presidency ebe court ana otu sa na mo no a oye right so betu sa na mo no and afin so no the president ya oye human rights lawyer now presidency ne agufu in this manner no then signal and as ade we sende the bebo shi na ya hwe Asen North by election and so ekoso electoral commission say nyame adma 27 June and 90 and first yes aka 26 days na Asen North by election I just say yeah the ekwa so na ade ba kwa anika asan ye yin say Yera James Jachi question na no court to declare say parliament entwe ne din emfiri Common kratem no bi biamu no. Or say, why you ready to contest? I and when now why ready so about contest, you know, and this betimi asa aje akonwa no aboso ana. Na monetui asa enura so na National Communications Authority. Womode ye SIM card re-registration exercise no womode ba wie ye enti enei SIM cards mako bro 9 million na ya twam ya blocke twam enti na no asem a ewo ho no na mpanyefo na wie me ne wo mo ebedi enkomo Mira Lawrence kwesi entwi NPP abusuamo aka Abiola 1 I'm the one account Abiola 1 and Mr. Yawasani Tano so a political analyst. Mr. Tano Akwaba almost one political analyst be almost declare stance. It and me bet you declaration.
You make be a fan sir.
Ah, says how fun is I say.
I say time do so. Sign
MPP.
Right, and I'm not the only person for air. We are NDC.
Okay.
Okay, change must come.
Aye.
French as well.
I just
that I don't know where change must come. I was not for change. I was rather hating on government.
Okay. Someone fix
it. It's a attorney. Now it is clear. So say no matter no crown in America. Also me NDC. It's so good because the two parties are good. Whichever.
Okay.
Tag me on.
Oh, okay. Okay. Acho bibi abokode. Brothers, me who watch it.
No.
Yes.
Thank
you. Abiola 1. Yes. Bibi abokode. Now the way Jawa declare stands that NPP.
Political lens. Mr. Political. You're good. Oh, you're not man for a card.
But sometimes, you know, the fans say nipe kakohono nchire say hona ye.
Oh, me nka say sana ye, but say the Republic can also be an no mu.
Ono onya baby a ope.
Oh, you're very good commentator.
Because
you do baby and as a
tio. Ade ne say ye fita ono obeka say ye fita. Ye tuntum obeka say ye tuntum.
Over so chess on secretary Japan.
Oh, sir, can I Japan the no MPP?
And I'm the sofa and Suban is so a fita,
aye,
a tuntum, say ya,
oh, there be men cancer.
What kind of crack?
And some America and
there was some
platform. Nasam, no, you know, I can nasam. We quite Abiola mebem. You know, I can nasam.
Oh, the idea me yana say. If I say, we recognize Japan.
Honorable Bakope.
They say, don't support his big.
Okay, may I support him?
Exactly, I know. And it is because of you.
Gabe ube bashino. Obia nanso no.
Not bashing.
You why be am fan channel na mo shred the offense the Ghana
what he can do.
What he can do to help the country.
But also he has been in the truth.
Yeah.
Imagine ebia me fast. Enye. As emphasis CEO bi. Aye bibia enye. Na meti. Me can be man wo mre kra obi anim sa de
enye
ono kra he will not trust the ton wadanfo oma obi ipa na oto ye no
trust o dan de no kra
ade na ye kokwa ye nka se e wona vo mo MPP ye kan ofori ata ye ye no enye nti me nka se
ze bia anompe
to me nka se unless my kasa and de ma join MPP bibia mekata so kra pe bedding na ma join NDC ya speaking for I know the answer say mo invite here. Come you know na beba.
But they na a telephone can say adibu ate say ayi am boss you answer na me be. Obi mention bibi Anglo Gold Ashanti.
Right.
Because I during a former President Mahama time, no am say omo etum. Dem say mampanyi bae na omo etum koko bie. And I make say no Mr. Akasanita na wa hu so anka.
Mama mpacho da be na aye topic wa ha amadan ne say e no kure say omo no bebie. Da be na aye topic.
Enye topic wa.
Ma betre ha ka say owura Kofi Dwuma. Yenya ne so be say 10 ewe MPP no to be at the various institutions na egu hire mu na. Anka ba we've turned the economy around some. If we give up even though almost one penny for one reason or the Who share the person or they a boss glass factory. Anki yenye obi ti so no koda.
But Oma accusing is a boss of glass factory wa koto se then.
Eh Ghana ni die obi na ope sanka yemfa foreigner.
Hey, Debbie.
Yes, into ono akope invested now Ghana fo ankasa. Omo bekura mu a. Say eh o mampani na ode ache na kontakra me pene sa ache.
Because at the end of the day Ghana ni ne kita no.
Yes, nti ade na ya yenka say eye.
Okay.
All the ministers most of them they've done well in their various fields. Nti say betra na say eye topic. To me it's sama no.
Okay.
That is how I am.
Me da say. Alote my few. Now what to say? Ever since you won that, then every day you be glowing. Hey, what have you been eating?
That's will be an
some wine. Pressure be a man. Pressure be a man. Alote the metria man. Messi alote. Messi for me campaign. So alote point. Messi for my campaign. Yes.
Alote mami man
that's it.
Oh, you're very nice. Gentleman, young guy coming. Maybe you the fire no.
Or the fire. Yeah, never say never.
Doctor Admaku. Me.
Let it be the decision of the people of Anyaso.
Unipana, one in the contest no lose you. On a moment saw that delegate and I said, oh, I'm an more captain. What the delegate and one punish show. Got one captain. I'm on punish it be a. Oh, to me, no. No.
En casa, no,
yes, and I feel you, Abiola. Oh, say there's something before here. Maybe I make up. Mutia and Amoka said, Juma Obono. Meanwhile, Moon party in Crambo. Go and ask over there. They are chasing him out. Go and check. Everyone, be our names and say, I don't want to mention names. I'm chasing there out. Say, the person is dumb or Yeshi. But you are here, can say, Juma. And I face look, there's no safe seat in this world. And then he say, I'm a echo when Wanjakunyano. Wanjakunyano. And I face okay. After 24 years, Yanjaku. No, no, Abiola, who can dream? Kase may come, no, men can't, Debbie. No, men can't be mammy. You can say, Kase may come dream. Every seat is a winnable. Every seat is a winnable. Nina depends on. Look, Ashanti region, now you have 2 seats, me boy. Echo 3, Samba 4, me boy. Who knows? Right saying every seat winnable seat.
Never say never. Don't worry, don't man.
Now say, oh, to before. Say get by force. Say.
What challenge Agbamba mi so akoka.
On
Yes.
Flag bearer.
Me wa flag bearer.
Abiola. Me chia ye na.
Left, right, and center.
Oh, you know their problem. Second time, because legend. And the chances are very high. Into Omakuma.
I support you. Don't worry.
Oh, the two bossy. We'll come to this room. We'll come to this room, and you see. But I'll invite you to Parliament. Yes.
Mr. Tano, mekai obia yenana atena fie ha when ye dibrewa ban mu a wakai yen eye former central regional minister amena Duncan metene so am sorry sa papa no
Mementisa no and I feel yes sir because you see some of us be a fans we've seen a lot. I've worked in the bank as a general manager. So what at all will entice me say can after a many skill. Oh, a young have been great. Now you see a fee. So I don't those things will not change my life.
That's right.
But to be Tommy cars, driving me cars, no cow. And the only some people almost say material things now, and this is some of us we have gone round the world. You see, Sunday morning to me change me, and I feel so me find the pandiagro. Seriously,
I trust you.
Obia also me more. Mami do baby no. I don't joke. Anybody knows he will tell you. Say any parents is crying, say how me crying. I'll tell you say, son say oh yeah, the person will still be around me.
Okay,
that's me my policy.
Okay.
I mean na, so many. Ya feel power last week ya
last week na me small girl. My small boy impo.
Oh, okay.
Na home fan no cry, fan na maswa say.
Ontuni boas you.
Maswa
na see your provisions.
This week is also yeah, no di na chi o penye kakra se no so e da ho a say na me. Enye easy mama but by the grace of God.
And I feel Abiola ni microphone so be say. E draw cry yeto no. Oh na ye boa. Na ye boa first no cry 10 cities out me to draw for fever and all those things. Not 10 cities and to parambo. Or the best one here 10 cities. Minimum 10 cities echo. Oh. But ninyi na no ye di asida be manya me. Na me fa akonya wenchia me aminua. Sanita no ene ma me chia on so nchia. Etie fo nyina ne ahwefo on social media. Na me chia me constituency for no. Once again no nyame nhyira mo nyina. All the delegates. BBR all the branch executive nyame nhyira mo nyina. Na afi so me ma me nhyia nkrofo miensa mo contest me no.
Okay.
Yes, because omo am banker Ebia.
I wouldn't know. Move along with
yes,
them.
I wouldn't know what is inside me. And I feel so much me year pan. Say we image ya honorable Alhaji Babangida.
Okay.
Honorable not say one for honorable and kanwa trouble for you. Honorable Alhaji Amadu Babangida.
Wow.
Yeah, mechiano. And I feel so me and my sister Ajia Mariam Zakaria no so a contest here. And my sister Janet Etura Ashon no so contest. I mean sure munina na say na dey America no at the end obi en win you NDC and the win one
that's right
and they say yen can boom na yen bojuma na yen ma Abiola nti say ehun say every seat is winnable.
Thank you.
Nti me do obi ansi me chi obi anso
obi anso da se obi ada wa se ebusiafo 100.9 and was so egu a otie no sabre ye ba na ye den komotwe na bezo moni tua Supreme Court declaration on Ampanye Akufo-Addo e kan ye 2020 esa era Domelovo. Hey, edi ada na say me bo ana manum ay bebre yi Domelovo. Maintain nkruma. Ya Domelovo. Uncle leave by force. Ni leave bi akam 123 days. Won kwa semi be ye de ye twena basa ne sre. Eti we no kura na nya ya Domelovo na de asem ne kokoto. CSO ni bi e na de kokon se we die ye ti ase enye yie. E na nyame ncha de court so eruli a wache se anamo a mampanyi tuye no eye unconstitutional etia Ghana mamra yesu ye no si e mampanyi wo ye a human rights lawyer woni mrankasa etia anamo tuo bi obetu bia emra e na guide na emra ne di na we na den e fa na ni so ana tata no me ba so
ale se nana ere
ai
ameme do ase ya uti ma won yeah, prayer. Dimenya papa. My gas is there one. Because I'm the type of hear me then and ya me.
Hey, no creme no ya dream. I was
painful. Body politics. Be the same. There are those who congratulate me for being what I am. Maybe just a point in time, join political party, NAS. But on the issue of domain, I mean, young infant agreements proceed on leave issue. Last year in fee, what republic? But I can confirm and so say, last year if UP tried, am I to at the time Kwame Nkrumah was declared, he himself, non grata. They say, you whom I make proposal, yes, shall we? Come on, the picture book. That time, you bet you. You who say, then money be free. I say, we fear, poster be, and a book, anything and Nkrumah I be who, Ghana ni be a hono. You were tantamount to we are not finchenya mo a mo tu kwan na omo Ghana omo ye CEOs na ho omo nyina immediately proceed on leave. The other proceed if issues to the point that some of them were criminalized. You do go to jail no man. Let me send the bri esi. Until after that na Buzia money na AKWAFO ne papa mo as Buzia mo buy military takeovers ahoro mo no buy no. If that is under the Fourth Republic, so Obekaya proceed on leave has hit almost every IGP. Obe very observant. And the proceed on leave, I hate a lot of CEOs because as we speak, there are certain CEOs NDC as the largest opposition that sees them as Nkrofo probably they knew them long ago, so we would the NDC. And the MPP for also enim say certain group of people also NDC for right normal and but when the proceed issue starts and you don't apply the right ingredients to it, who be so sab right now proceed on leave a horror Fourth Republic in Abyssinia. Probably one or two may have been the right and the various Oman but others were based on sheer political vendetta, victimization. Which is normal, you see around. But when the technicalities involved, they are so glaring in the person of Ura Demolovidian. The argument went to the extent to say, the argument went to the extent to say, Nimfie na bro, Nimfie na say, exactly. I'm a moko na sekura free Togo money say him fine. Meanwhile, the Constitution, chapter 3, page 6, it tells us clearly who is a Ghanaian. Say, wawofumu baako eye Ghanaian. That's ye wo. On the very day 1992 Constitution, ye G2 mono. Ye wo sa da no a mefa say 12 o'clock no mo G2 mo a. Ye wo 1 second after 12 no a. Ye Ghanaian. Say una nampo na ye Ghanaian a kire say wo ye Ghanaian. Nti na domelevo ne half na ye say ye fit Togo na nsem bebre no. It did not merit the so-called proceed on leave. No. So we see obi so proceed on leave. One kasa oko all right. Enna or bar office okoya ya assistant. It tells you, sir, there was a diabolic intention to oust that man. We are no free what. The man here ehun kakra ne esan ya sresem ne say. His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo. Or say obetu corruption as if not corruption at least obey hum bibi. Until oba abemwa, he will set up a special prosecutor's office. And indeed, oba and one of the promises are yen him say ode juma no juma. And to spite the NDC, he went in for their the disgruntled NDC person. Just to spite the NDC say most of them pay no ye pay. Intimidate be special prosecutor na mo boni amodi ya na mo wa bem na nka o meyi ase mam because back at the time no they were talking about say His Excellency the late President Mills called for investigation MAAME over some the hangar BR plane no official number 1 which they used on the campaign at the boyas Yasumsa. The special prosecutor was employed basically to deal with the rot in that administration. Also, better in fact, to get the office to work, rather a problem. They did say, be potting when you feed the NDC administration, I cogent enough. Apart from Aya Yarga, honorable, Nedi Anukropokosi said, special prosecutor lost it. And now a bedroom pempenswa, FAD Obekan say, when you pan our employer, so be man office cry adding. It's a case of the Yajuma Ayadin. First, when you're Ayadin, I feel super Jumana or Yan Yatun China name. to the point that at the end of the day, no, but the people can go. And for the first time in the history of Africa, describe our sitting president as the mother serpent of corruption, explaining that Nipana wa employer no so o makuntia ketasehye no oboa na emomu no ketasehye no adokro no nti dia wa ye no kura omutwintwa na to the point that o invite no kura mane ba efie or whatever it is, or they visit him, whatever, you understand. And also your report be they want him to bring it first to discuss it, which he found that it was not, lawful. And Ojana Juma Ediguho, and the choir appointed for that appointed no young Yeni. A Jumana Bunusu Sama went to microphone yet. You understand? You a Juma pot special prosecutor we what can say why you say as soon as seniors apart from Sikamwa, while retrieval, which we know say that's called Wayad. No, that's no Wayad. But to say, yeah, jelly obi because they are the top hierarchy of officials. Yes, I could ya betuana. The panebia or triana so ya jawmosa. And I bedu some pensu we ya obinso or ye auditor general. Ono momo what chira was say. In Crawford taxes or more the ma wono. Now also the audited the man Crawford be more or musi one name one me yahu or so or monfanye in line of your vision or more says the cano. Enti the other honey into young maso and also say that mempe identity and I would report say more eba na so and so. Hey, now what's my fighting corruption? And you see, his ousting had to do with the your friend saying that Crow associate $1 billion dollars. No, and it has alleged so Rasafama was involved. And then the ginger the whole thing. Nti some painful to one number braboni say na accident see where your crime so now you are not interested in dualizing our roads. Now some more risk can that's obi analysis I can say this card is deal when and yet nti me baba to dwa see you to so sa nti mencha de people dey call and then for 3 years 3 years asem no ye di awie now I am sorry for the candidates within the MPP, Moka say unanimous FC. The unanimous FC and now as if to say, Domelevo NDC, and then nobody has said in favor of NDC. As no, it is in favor of Ghana. And indeed, we must also admit, say, Domelevo issue is just a drop in the ocean in terms of the biggest problems that we are facing with corruption. And now say, the revolution is just a drop in the ocean against bigger issues that are yet to come. You understand? In Tiamaya far way and that who say we have a judicial system. Or more by in fact they themselves say the unanimous FC. Today we have used it in doing the what? What word did they use? Crap.
I don't know. Unless
they have used the unanimous FC to the cause of. In paraphrasing it to have done the right thing.
Like fighting for justice.
And then the same unanimous decision must say, now, or more assembly call one side. And then and that alone is an indictment of them. In the sense, say, the man is not an NDC official. For you to think, say, be opposition, no, and then they be assembly. You understand? Maybe
NDC a pension near pound into office
well, I mean, it is neither here nor there because that is not the case.
Okay.
Unless you investigate to find out so when this card and I say will it be.
Okay.
For all you know, could be part of when right. Into you're very circumspect in that. But for me, and then another Danko Akufo-Addo is excellent. I know what our judiciary is made up of, and another Danko Akufo-Addo, I know what our defense and security agencies are made up of. And we must be very careful and worried about all the happening. Now you're making sure, say, as some of you are more buoyant, and I'm happy about his response. Say, and your tax will be your own tax. I don't know if I say to be animal. Until you won't come sue. Now, sir, any partner own tax. No, uncle G will be your tax in second family. And that is biting. I mean, that statement, no, very biting and very sincere. Because the partner ordinary yes, I know. No, when tax, you are showing be now we thank you. No, I want to be more than scan. They are compensating. Yeah. I'm happy about the verdict, and I'm happy about his response. That's it.
And so, Mr. Yawasanita no ena ote nenkano. Enti tadie we yehu mampenya na say yen president say ono no eba emra ojina ne nan so pa na eba mra ojina ne nan so na akwakoba ne sei no send signal bi de mayen send signal bi Abiola
me da se bebre em fi se ka beko alote ho no
Debi wo na meba
uhri that's it dia ba me so die na de di kan echi aw ni intimate Ghana ona na be di echi bi obi ya Nyankopon ya di mu pa me ma ona wonum
also support Ken.
Oh yes.
Oh beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yen go for a face the truth must be told in this.
Okay.
We stand for break the eight. We na probo wa Asante region.
Yeah.
Ne. Ami adom wa geneta e de ne. Back of fan. The grassroots president no. We use na break. Baby we obi am inu ya no studio ha ya ne alote de me fa kwanya wis na me man trim kwa kase pa what me wi ne no
wi ne ashoke wana
shoke me say penasem why a very young guy
but so wo wi ne so wo ya no asan so awo ni pin say nya de obe wi ni kase no so ne the ultimate
kase no na ya asam
something.
Mama,
I say never say never. Anything can happen.
Dr. Mord, you. As for yeah, Minya Adoti. Never be one of my and could you watching on that statement, Jamaican say that constituency now, woman. And Yadia, who bet me a rini. Mammy. Dedi kan mebo ajaje for na onwetimi say justice for all eno na onkuta mu hanum nye se udibre ana se onipasu awoye nya atentrening yetusu enu enuanu a de asem no court no if say well, one of the friends saying society organization for only one as super but also say kasi ana wama yeni na demo mu no court na okoye no yeti ase say court one say he went there just to seek an interpretation. What you say? Court say and be treating adwene akoswa ifie bebre ope dem free epes aye supreme Supreme Court onimude ba mremu a won akwadare mu wo your mind ba now yet mam adwene na wo akwanya say yaman the anamo the kwan so anana anifu obi atu esan say ye hu mampani bi an watwa similar thing happen on anamo the case of 2009 former president John Atamos man so if this similar thing I think the letter was issued on the 9th April and on the man of April 2009 no ABC near the NBC in ya worker or say ade we akoso government aye nti na agodu baby nipa bi yenti a untu sa na mo abedu baby na to the same na mo no ye Ghana ni no asia baby wetim dia emrase or the court or done the highest court of the country na ultimately he went there to seek interpretation in Chichirim nyame adom court no ase ehwe mu no ehun a no the decision mampani take at that time no mampani adwenche Oye nipa. What me actually wadrin e dey take this. Na betimi actually wadrin e dey mobile take this. The wo wadrin kire no wo dey mobile take this. So nipa no whether he would like to use it or not. And I say who what the right to take the decision e adrin kire. I don't just on my penny because there were certain things that my penny say based on those things say me take that decision and say papa no clearly not when you 60 years. Public sector act HSO next 60 years and go on retirement. You should go compulsory. And I'm a boy. So who fall under Article 71 office it is the right, prerogative right of the president or whoever appointed you to maybe pension. Yes. The who IGPs there on time was showing.
Apart from IGP, government institutions be brought on
more. That is a right reserved for the president or any appointing authority. Okay? Until that time, president take decision. Oh, in the 60 years, you are still the service. You are not the only person. What you are saying? It may say taking number of days while accumulating the sector. No, you know, say some.
Now, do we accumulate leave?
Sometimes, let me tell you.
Yeah, leave no, you accumulate it because maybe why meba Abiola Minchuano me why every year me I think says 15 days or say 21 days working days. I say me de koje ma home. Say year no manko adwuma na ye me debro so na manko a. Do we transfer those number of days to the next year?
Mami ntro mu ehwehwe mu because so yes am training.
Yeah, me too.
Hear me on point. I stand to be corrected. But I know and believe same. There are certain office holders on leave no they transfer they
accumulate.
Well, even some of them they pay them for.
They pay them. I don't understand.
Oh, I am saying, sir. I stand to be corrected. And finding out you.
I will.
What you are saying?
I will.
And penifo bi wo hono mo a public sector officers be officer won hold no. The day the number of leave days so the call leave one kwa they translate it into money.
Hey sir.
Until I say I stand to be corrected.
Okay, I'll find out.
They pay. Right.
I'll find out.
What you say? Until your days. Confiaso at that time on my because so what this is yesterday akwa home. So that decision na my penny take here no. And the Supreme Court FM them not on say oh, and yana kwan so because on penny you know to believe the rule of law and I'm a boy. And the SC no, we should not take it say because of a kufu adunti. We should take it say in the larger interest of the country say going forward no. Then on my necessity anyama.
I mean, na I am one kakra say somebody who know the law. Na obey sad we.
Lawyer be no court onim law and so lawyers too court obakuluzu. Anamewa. And at any given point in time, no what dream no pay you say aha na ye. Obi so bad be kanta say aha na ya. Then that's why we have a judge. What I say, two football teams be a park as well. Everybody thinks he will win. And not just only footballers. But the referee will determine and I'm a boy. And now your actions on the field will determine. And to say, or your lawyer need not at a point in time, no, the exercise of his duty as a president, no. Office and the be good so not or not doing who ne famu or ne mra kwanso. Not office say or take that decision. So taking it's higher than the Supreme Court. Mommy anti any year pa. So being can say why you human rights lawyer, why you president into adenti no nim no take that decision. And the side be can there. No any lawyer or be court to be able lose the case. He should have gone because you know the law.
Tiahano na ya nkofo can say because say bia he was appointed during the NDC era no. And office be your NDC they are kicking him out because now official out or the niema bebre by just say corrupt deals near day misappropriations near day ekoso abanum it don't say bia he's exposing them too much. Did they have to kick him out?
Because it's wrong. Nipa no can say no. It was political connotations. And now already because we know NDC as a party. Anything we obe who say ebetimi akọ disadvantage to ɔmo ba kɔtare akyi eti so tie one now one year strongly behind it voices are strongly behind this thing we NDC what in your chance it is a Ghana man penny or Ghana ni the man penny talk na he is a Ghanaian but me chire na dwen ana me boa so a lawyer wait me chire na dwen e wo baby a the judges also look at it look this clause no or it's not applicable here but the same clause no applicable somewhere but I say so the final terminance no the Supreme Court eti Ghana ni other Ghanaian na probably I don't know so a lawyer so onye lawyer kra no also want to ask or they are against the decision president that Supreme Court take this we respect it the me am here so me feel say the Supreme Court to kan here no chiri madrin ka kana me pe at the right time make me akwakusi review but for now as a stand president MPP and myself no we respect the views of the.
Thank you very much, Lawrence Kwasi Entry, aka Abiola 1.
Abiola. Hey, just say, Mami. First of all, Yankana for MPP. Omunti has said NDC for. We have never stood anywhere. Ya boy in same Supreme Court. It should be noted. Yankan someone yadie. Nambum empire bona ye bono. Ena eye juma. Yati ase. Empire bona ye juma. Because we are Supreme Court among say and website cannot determine who a Ghanaian is. But that same website is what we use to get Ghana card and passport. See, I beg. Let's not stand anywhere. I can say NDC for any energy because this is no a biako against the ruling government. Because they have no choice. You know, I'm say in same FPA and run, you know, Baku concerns the COVID-19, the EI, and the other one is for the Auditor General. And see, with the COVID-19, there no, near Supreme Court Eka say law na HCM, rana HCM Parliament. I am a president to me or to me the EI eba no. That law no is null and void. It's unconstitutional. Meaning say in Crawford ye how mo ye jelly or mo under executive instrument, you know. Done wrongly. And then officer say obi on him law no. How can you take this step? It's serious you. How can you take this step? That turn your color TV pie that black and white. They be America. Everything said about this government. The BIA about them. Any whatever they are quite. I keep saying it. And with time, every day they are being exposed in their output. A Jumana mo near APN in HSA. Aban with a mistake. Seriously. A big mistake. Because you know, say Article 21, all you need is a court order for you to issue any statement. Why do you take bill to Parliament? We enacted law to give you the powers to come out with executive instrument. I mean, are you aware saying Grofo be where this COVID-19 issues, no? One pastor, so
for violating or flouting on the rules.
See, law now one paying you say it's not constitutional. And Grofo, are we going to compete them? If they are still in prison, are they going to come back?
What can I see?
Law no you see here. Only jail is Grofo. And now Supreme Court can say the law is unconstitutional.
Okay. I think that their lawyers must act on this.
Yes.
Oh. So more lawyers.
And the question now be say, Nipa now you lawyer no. No yes no. It's not about say two lawyers echo court about we lose you. Meaning say ni also you lawyer no yes no. It's a question mark. A big question mark. Oh, side panel the output ejuma na obo nyina no. Look at the results. And if Ghana's economy. They are sitting in the ecosu. Oh, so it's not about say you want two photos of ball about whatever you do, no, one team will win, but will lose. Debbie. It's not about that one cry. Nepana, you did not take on or Belgium. It's a question mark. That's the reason we are going through all these things. Oh, let's come back to Auditor General issue. I mean, the same law, President Ejina Soa, or the foreseen, because they proceed on your 127, 23 or
Three.
acquittal leaving. Later, no change to 167.
Hey.
They change. It was changed.
Ah, 167.
It's supposed to come back. No more change it yet. 167. And money back. When it was supposed to due to come back, no can say there be you have even finished your term because what is 60 years. Then you know the court has pronounced judgment. But Abilatia is saying the same thing. Say man who was beyond 60 years, which is not true. All this is people. Oh, I don't know. Yes, you. Obia Obu. That one. Nti me a judgment am say the are we bringing him back? Are we paying? Mommy, there's nothing like live, is in line with you. Why? Oh, the full time, maybe in a year.
For civil service or public servant, junior staff 28 days, senior staff 36 days.
Okay, yo. Ebia. No, 28 for a junior, 36. Nyami can say you have the thing with, listen to me. Within the, what are you? I see again. Because about these things. So, mommy, neighbor say, ye ora yaw, every one. That $100, no. Yet you, ako, ashi. No, if you know, you know, anka or bo, who then say, you can't never back. Ghana's coffers, penisa, because obi a year or 20%. Oh, now normally they go ahead and compare NIAC, Oracle for the address to that of Johnny Tamils. That is a wrong comparison. Oh, look, go and check the records. Man, or the 60 years, 1999. Go and check the records. No. Oracle for man, 2 years contract. And in the public sector again, you can only have two terms of the 2 years contract. And by 2006, this 65, it was not supposed to be there. Every parliament, public account committee in parliament raised issues about this. I think under the chairmanship of Salas Mensah at that time, he said, no, the man has gone beyond near Mrani Emmanuel Kwanse. He can even sign. And the documents he shouldn't even sign those documents. But the man was beyond everything. And the Prof. I said, go or leave, was right. That is the reason why nobody went to court to go and challenge it. Now then, those things say, you could have gone to court, you go and challenge it. But nobody went because man no call retirement 1999. Emma Oracle for man 2 years contract 2001. SL renew year. Until by 2009, the man has gone beyond 10 years. So you have every right to let him leave the place for another person to take over. And Mr. Richard Corti take you over at that time. So don't compare the two things. They are two different things. They are two separate different things. Momudiano, nobody call leave by no. Mosi will do retirement jungle fee. Move to new office. You put to mo. In fact, according to the man, he felt like he was working in a toxic environment. He was working in the midst of what enemies. Obia all Bogan and Sikam Bayo. And you did this to the man. At this point, me feel say, you should rather be telling the man, we are sorry. That should be your statement. Say, Fatayen. Not like go and tell the man, say, man, that should be the right thing for the man. And not come and sit here and still talk about the man in age. It's unfair. It's someone's father.
I'll tell you wrap it up, mommy.
Someone's father. Ain't it, mommy? It's clear, say, the current president. And a Juma edition in same on Huso. And whether Nepani a lawyer in and or you see law in this way, the Supreme Court is passing different judgments, In an HSA, question mark, leadership, it's a big question mark. We are seeing it. In every sector, we say everything be only this Esomono. Pascal, be say.
But I say, Emmanuel Adote Alote and Ote and Kano. We are moving on to our next topic now. Messages Kakraba, Mamifa Femansana, Yatwaso. I say, okay. I say no constituency, NPP are father da anyway, regards to Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, our next president of the Republic of Ghana, O Mensa Pilatu, and Ote and Kano. Kwame and Chiniwa Plaku. I'm very disappointed in Mystic Wonder AKWAFO. No, maybe I might be fair to your listeners like myself. I am surprised to hear you discuss the Melevo vindication. Why are you surprised? That's exactly the content of my message, but you jumped over it. With all due respect, I see this to be a hypocrite. What is the hypocrisy in this? And upon the same thing now the buy, you can come and grow 40. Why are you still repeating the same thing? At least in the West, it be kakra. Refine it kakra. Mystic. Bare bottom. What you brought in the morning is the same thing you brought here in the afternoon. Why? I mean, do your wonders. Do your wonders a little. Sesani mani bieni kakra. Sani yeno. Thank you. Thank you. And then, Mamento Interzone, Kaswa Obom Road. The virtuous, precious, serious, industrious, and delicious BMZ1. Hey! Delicious! Hey! Mr. Zone.
Oh.
Just say. Sir,
I catch you. Maybe I do coffee here. Yeah, we are yes, I do. And then just say
I see you are blessed. President Anado and NPP are driving us safely to the promised land. No shaking, breaking the eight with vim and vigor. Greetings to Honorable Mavis Hawakumsin Kaswa MP, Chairman 1, Yai, and what? A Quest faction. You all, okay. Ejiwomo Esopa. That's Ewoho. Noah the Ark Builder, Kokomlemle, and say, Saul, who is now called Paul, who was against Christianity, later wrote more books in the New Testament about Jesus Christ than even the said disciples of Christ. So I say unto you, NPP presidential race isn't about who come first and who come last, because we aren't practicing first come first serve. We are looking for a man with can-do spirit like Honorable Kennedy or Hene Ejapon, the man with truth. Paul did not come early, but overpassed the first comers. Okay, may that say Ewoho. Richard, I'm a summon. And I think so we kind of that though. I say I have a lot of ammunition in my arsenal. I have changed my message. Good. This is what a mystic should have done. Don't come and attack me, I beg you. If the Supreme Court has ruled against the unlawful dismissal of Mr. Dumelo, meaning stomach has more space by President Nanado, it means one thing. Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo and the NPP government are corrupt, and they want to cover their corruption by the dismissal of Dumelo to bring in their own men to do their bidding. Pen Edigane Richard Edwefri Amasaman and Ode Ebai. Yamzi, a Saint North MP seat is a done deal for the NPP. Greetings to Honorable Carlos Ahenkra and Clifford Mate Kole Abele Edwefri Nungwa and Ode Ebai. Salaam alaikum. Alaikum salam. President Akufo-Addo, Ghanaians are crying too much. Why no freedom, no justice? That is why I'm prepared to leave this country very soon. Bye-bye, Ghana. Bye-bye, Ghana. He said, bye-bye, yo, Isa. Kuninya menko, why? Okwa no amane yen. Was walk to every Ghana cry. The NDC has nothing to offer Ghanaians, but whenever they speak like they made Ghana heaven before going to opposition. Dr. Baumia, Etwaso, Ena Onoso the way Aba. Enoch, Memifa the intro as our marker said, the NDC is focused and ready for ready come 2024. Whether Dr. Baumia or whoever is coming, we don't care, because they were all part of this failed NPP government, especially Dr. Baumia, who in Ghana now will vote for the NPP to break the 8. Never again. My greetings to Owen Kwame Frempong, aka Darling Boy, parliamentary candidate of all for Lower West Achem constituency. And Odiaba Mamefa Winchomo Etel. And I say, good afternoon, Mame. Ask the NDC man if Dumelo was so competent, why Mahama couldn't use him under his tenure, rather lost the elections before he was appointed. George Edwefri Awoshi. Also Eddie. No. Okay.
Yeah, na obi ye chuma sani pano na ni term of office ensu ye.
Okay.
In the time mama air kono, that was the time call retirement.
Okay.
Mama nso scouty ya Dumelo. Ehun say the man is very competent. That's why he brought him to come and help Ghana.
Oh, okay. And like immediately I told about we no.
Yes.
That
was when the current
right.
the term office A&D. Because you can't you couldn't have changed near also no.
Okay.
To bring Daniel yes. Oh.
Okay.
January 7, that was the state period that here Ghana name.
How are you saying this?
Can you imagine?
You have evidence. And the one who said 2 questions, one answer, Abiola.
In a symbol site now, the man in Riano. You know the banner of the signing. Next time we lose the election, I'm not signing. And can we buy 2 hours? We didn't. That 2 hours 2 now over. Seven had on such contract. CSC the Maunia. And to that period was stealing period.
Now, it's not the same family and friends system.
I mean, I said,
Meba Ghana ha every huge development project be ya de ma hoho. The mining sector, one with it. Oh, China for na beko na Ghana need you to be a yeti. It is time say a Ghana for to be
Ghana need be one more be a yeti.
Ghana man penny and on your Ghana.
Say contract no send a percentage in the Senate here. I don't know so room.
The percentage net is
oh. Why wouldn't
by microphone Abiola by microphone
no percentage in the American.
Said 3 days so when 1 day crash he was still the president.
And I'm going to say the American comments or say someone all corner and I wanted them and American trial said that was the period that no the boo or man or the man.
Do you know so the man and maybe someone
but you not say we have not done the swearing in. So 1 month, 7 to 7 January, you are still the president. Entina Oracle for FM, Mr. Fofie, a CEO for Uko Board, the same period. Go and check. Kufo made a lot of appointments the same period. As I Mr. Kufo's national also, hey, we Look at what you are saying. Entina make us say, you can own him. You own him. You catch your known as Ukebi. Very simple, own him. Simple. How are you telling me?
Madam, I say, the Supreme Court and then Mr. Domelevo issue Yemfa and so on Mwansa. We are going to ascend north by elections. They say, ECC Nyame Aduma June 27 and our election no ebeba so James Jachi question Mekan say former member of parliament for Ascend North was signed declare an intention to contest. Is the NDC likely to retain the Ascend North seat? According to Global Info Analytics, one so we be aka say NDC will retain the Ascend North seat. We NDC in India, me shall say was swallowed.
Mommy, I say to be frank with you, last 2 weeks they discussed the judgment from the Supreme Court concerning Mr. Yachikwesin. It was the same issue. Emma, Professor White echo tweet here.
Is there any criminality on
no, because
sure.
they be compared to
Adamu Sakande.
Yes.
My good friend.
He never renounced. Now parliament still I was holding the UK document say is a British
citizen.
Until be Etienne Nancy Massa in the court. But when the man did it 2019 November. It takes 6 months.
The ban is October was a day of Becky and as at that time no. Now on denounce. I didn't say denounce your son Wabefa.
No, it's
the process.
No. Or we need Prime Minister September. Yeah, Prime Minister August 23rd, 2019. So we need into no. He play a smart game. Of course, Mammy say, oh, on the shoes, we the same thing because may call Prime Minister. When you say we need, they are going to denounce my this. No. And so we need and he applied in October. And you know how train is it already 6 months?
More lawyers no look at all these facts.
Yes.
What
yes. In fact, even easy. 2020 November. I want to say the time I file I was involved. Who file here? Obi BR office here be one has a room to file for a petition. Committee in 2020 November. No, the committee was set up. That was the time and Saka and documents how they buy it. Yeah, I applied up last year. But it takes 6 months. But COVID-19, I didn't delay. The time you find documents not encounter. But time easy. I see in say some of the expectations say you're not qualified to contest. That committee, your friend, no, it's a committee. No, now it was hold the document. Where can you say, Grandpa, man, where can you? Is it Martin? Where can I say if there's any punishment, even the EC should also be punished because almost he came forward with the document. I just say he's not qualified to contest. NYC can say yes, he's qualified and to go ahead. But Sani Pano one thing one say, and on the court, high court. There be the man. In fact, you election man who win the year no. And so no more they call. So everything HSA say the man has renounced and I said denounced the way if anything Canadian way no. He has done everything already before a man, yes, when in 7th of January 2021 in Parliament, it was no more somebody from Canada. That's why I said I disagree with the judgment from Venison Supreme Court. Because I disagree with them.
Okay.
But Nyamiado, in his case, you can't file any criminal case in it. What has he done? Who feels say time all the documents in my issue no? And in Sanka the certificate in Sanka. But in Sanka in November, all the more. Between that time, who feels say then he has done something wrong. And he didn't film. On some can say they should take his name out. Or one can say the High Court should now say to the case and look at the criminal aspect. No, I don't think say there's any criminal aspect. Banswa, we have lawyers who will take him through. Anything
they say I no so declare intention to contest it. Say said there is criminal intent in a court no initiate anything. How is it going to affect the party?
In addition, say on declare no even NDC party, the national no Yefuaso. And is the sole candidate.
Okay.
In the year premise.
It even say a year friends a criminal a you be a crab on one besako.
Criminal will be an to member, Mami. There is no room for that.
Okay.
But a bar, of course, Nia can Matthias say because they were baby or they like diabolic things. Yes, maybe before. We know, said almost dema or I mean something that they will use what to incriminate him. You know, and we are ready for them. But as it stands now, there's nothing, no room for that. Until now, NDC party no, AGA to me say James Kwesi no, Nabium as NDC candidate, as enough as our main candidate. I'm telling you, the BHS no one say almost at TBM vote buying. 3 days, 1 day, rose, niyama.
That one they leave it to the people of us. And I mean say me was saying one once me kick against me. Because what you hear development and one fee.
Ye drink say that wo drink no. Bebre entu dwen sa wo.
Na sa de na be ma constituency bebre abompa say ne omo MPC huni anya by elections.
Bebre endwen sa. It's wrong. Who is can be new? You can't even go and do the road. But essentially say ene by election ba say won win to prove say yes, MPP is powerful. They are doing a lot of things. Niesi kumewu. Omo che to Jimmy Rice any Maggie. I don't see a train. Maybe omo che the same to Jimmy Rice any watch. Ye chomo. But I'm telling you, no matter what, NDC retain that seat.
Abela.
I mean,
NPP. Most more Gianna, more yadian.
Oh, a foregone conclusion.
As in.
Say, really. MPP are first sitting in the yeah, for you. The truth must be told.
I can hear NDC there.
Oh.
But me as I from Monsamsa.
Okay, oh, yeah, statement to be, and I'm person correct too.
Okay.
Also, a former man used to start statement in you.
Oh.
Yusuf from unconstitutional former MP. Unconstitutional. That's the cross. For NDC, but say MP, what person can former MP? I saw that neighbor adjective unconstitutional former MP on records.
James Jachu question former parliament NDC parliamentary candidate for Asen North.
Exactly, and the problem there. That was how man say MP there unconstitutional former MP.
That's why.
Mommy?
Yes, Abdullah.
The young papa Jachu question ne yire e wo Ghana ha. Ne maso wo Ghana ha na se wo hu tie mi a. Person so untu on papa ne fo na nkunu fo se mo yi
on contest
mami
I don't think patch money
emra you work 365 days in a year we 1 day film kra the year is not complete yatia mami wo ye adwuma wa hayi so kuta master's degree na adwuma say on executive position bi abeda ho e pe obi o PhD holder na say o pursue PhD na won now kwa apply na ka say awaiting results wa get be ma oh awaiting results no just say awaiting results no is it confirmed say one pass and one pass and there's some companies we are talking I am talking. Let's talk about the principles of life. My mom to me can't tell me say, why apply for US visa? Near firm I walk to print ticket. The first so I apply for US visa no and you know also got a ticket and I would call US. What should say you be granted a visa. And at the time no na all filling that form no na that one no. Mommy, how can swelling of oath no is by verbal or on paper written. Sir, if the people na all filling and a coat of arms that's no there was oath. Or didn't Sasha yours.
And so what can't I didn't see?
What can't I didn't see? Says every no didn't Sasha people national.
A gun and
in my power new or maybe any track of you. Oh, Kasaka Jam said he wanted to be smart. Oh, the Casa he wanted to be smart. Like a prime minister and Koyama, not go Johnny. I continue renouncing his dual citizenship, Canadian citizenship, no, not all play on the touchline. Oh, play, okay, House of Folk player be Samogwe. But no Bobo no could do poor line and say no at number on so. Now try and keep us over not in the cash. Papa, o dribble sa no could do line so where was there be go for a menu and go matrambo on so. And you keep on dribble no, keep on dimming cabano another than talk just go. That time no to me can just say offside. That's exactly what the man did. He knew. Was playing with them. No. The worrying or what's 6 months? One fan to one time he was playing that smartness. And in another case, the tomorrow, one fan tomorrow.
And the following year, March, getting ready. Because COVID-19, a delay. The team was ready in November. What are you saying?
On the people and also there was no clause at that time because of COVID-19, no. Or if there should be any exigencies, there will be a caveat on the paper. No, I'm saying that on the paper, no, this way of not the signature says here, there was any clause said for in case of any exigencies, national one, there will be a caveat. No? What's what? Oh, so you're Ghana. Ampa. Because he has done. Papa. What try so running my was my passing. What to be that? Yet we try. I'm not for 2 tries on square results in Bania Trim. What was our waiting results? What are waiting results? For what? Now, what about results in year? Now, me say, sir, what now? It's allowed. Now, so results in the banana. Nene.
I'll flow no and the money flow.
What the who interject me? Who apply university waiting results? Fine. What they call? What buy now results in the buy SS results in banana? And then invest in a catch or some adiatum. Who can wait in your crime adiatum? And that's not a person maker. Clearly, the man is caught in the web. The law no action. And simple. Mami musa mami. Before you die, Mitiano na Messiah Asanitano. Before I that, in Casa ya Crofu, Yam Pacho. Forward, Ira, Yahya, you come to Kutaya. You come while your phone would you see Debbie. The Banisana for catch Abiola see Debbie into where we are and where we are. Anna Yaji phone, dear Mammy Abiola. I'm not just saying who you are watching. I mean, Casoya Cronfuana. Say Yaji phone, Mammy Nintino. Mammy Freya Cronfu you. Okwanya fa so akwaji sit na o man ball hoka eme ye koto aba o no state money e de koye yo utwa o man ntro na enne ye si wan fa kwampa so ama ya fa de na ama de ese no enti enne o man ko boka tie Supreme Court is
Aha.
If the man, the Supreme Court says, Supreme Court catch and say, Papa no, my friend who saw a MPBO, and until a costume do Parliament, I'm a declared seat in vacant. I'm a easy, I'm a date acquired by election. By election, I say Ghana scanner de Quacoy. That man has caused financial loss to the state.
As I say, you're trying to serve a judgment, no?
So
that you'll be a kind. As a court, as a man, you need free at the end.
Well, offer me phone. Yeah, too. near the phone, I see a phone, remind me from 4. Once unconstitutionally, what went through? Ama or mana boka, there's a boka biono. There is perjury. Criminal aspect is there waiting for him. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Adiana we are yaje. Yaji we no kwa fa so fire no. And the criminal aspect of it. Or kwa fa so try and trust the Ghana coat of arms. Ama ye born hoka. Nene abase one fa kwampa so no. E che say wo bu oman no kwase. What do you say? And the Assam make a journey as a papa no. Baby o journey as some send the come no. On in some mo ben. Man this if 1 to 2 and yan yodium sa and yan say when ko siaga. O hwe and this lawyers be on come say baba jama no mo. No.
What are you talking about? Are they?
Oh no yan yodium.
No, I'm yodium now. We yodium.
Yodium.
Are they? In the competent lawyer.
I must a candidate, yeah. What is wrong with criminality? Is criminality.
He did not renounce.
It was what I didn't also renounce. No. When you say if you come and tell me
but say be as at the time I aqua file na so onye ya say be o ye the buy all the documents and everything is released.
And my example say at the time na all filing na also paper no now you knew say he has not renounced it on paper. That is law. We are talking about law.
He has done it.
We are talking about law. Even 65 days, so you do 1 year.
That's it. Mr. Sanitano. Hey, yeah. Mr. Sanitano, Brema.
One day.
Because 364. Philippines are more than 65.
You don't use that analogy.
And I'm still 2 days.
Wow.
We'll see 1 day.
Mame. The far as but I love the reason. NPP love for them, no? They are very ruthless.
That's it. Ruthless. See how me passes here. Me kwa homa so na mensa aka minu abema Hobson Adoye Baba Homana so na wako make statement be or call it on the special prosecutor to investigate all CEOs, MMDCs, and heads of state agencies who use taxpayers' time and resources to go around campaigning. Hobson, Emma, good afternoon.
I'm a Josumina.
About your statement, what's me a sense to be mamma?
I know your kind and one.
Ain't in our cancer.
Said, as I said, your ball public person on mobile. I didn't think Anna, ye be German apota, a better napako yesterday.
Ye Jadiana Mosana, then I see
what a member. Minister, had decided or be contested presidential race now. Yes, at the two reason. No, I did the bottom sticker. A coupon contested. To resign, no one can do over. Or official will be there. Then one got us also now walk. So on it. Now, I think constitution here. Yeah, they would say a silent on the vice president. Then the president will call election one resign. Or not get constitutional above mobile. Now, appointees are more office. Now, you're just Mubaja Juma. Amadana, Etimako de Dimu. Amayatini, I win it 2024. No more jam offices. No more a device. Muko, would the state car level. Once it's a state car, you are taking a state fuel. Now, what I mean, We are calling on the special prosecutor to start investigating some of these things.
But I husband the Bediano Hobson. Yeah, Ghana Mra Ekafa Sadie we home. As a vice president episode contest here. Does he need to resign? Said he can't ministers.
Menka as the vice resign. But we are minister there will resign.
Now how would you know, say, according to Omutuni Adeno, a financed by the vice president himself from his own pocket and not from state
now, vice
resources.
president, you should state card is state for and that's now Ghana. See you to the Moka said that more official card to Mutima you. MMDP. Amoka official card said that more Mutima you. What are they? Yanka, over him, over time. Obia what it it's a democracy. But why you want to say, oh, Papa support Obia? I mean, but state can if you want them. The people private can never go to music at all. Who are good never go.
I'm saying, one who's one state cast more campaign. Amobi.
I didn't see that specific. They say, I didn't see that Macolo on the, you know. They say, my yes specific. They say CEOs, MMDP, and the heads of state agencies. Just last weekend, yeah, CEOs to name, MD name, Director General to name, they are Chomo region to move. That be a transfer matter they will go to. It will not work. It will not work.
And have you officially petitioned the special prosecutor?
Special prosecutor office, we are very active on social media. We are very active on radio. Medical Kawi, and twice you better officially near the AKWAFO. It should be a level playing field. Oh, yeah. Once okay, structure now. Obi a minister. And you no crowd yet. The minister took a grade of your and you go through public services commission. Who call civil service and what are they? If you want to get full time. Minister there, you say, oh yeah, a politician. Okay, you can move, you can go and do a party, over on that party, invitation, I don't know what them. But the way you see you, yeah. Look, what the big office is out? What would you do? As I said, yesterday, young matter, they don't go so. If you are still and you want to go, Obi to quite, but you take official car, the private car. The water of whom the Paco. Yeah, Makwai, matter abuse of incumbency, and also it will not wait.
As a case,
but declare me intention to support Elijah Martin. Me kwa mi adam to be poor. Me use state car, me use private car. Elijah Martin, I didn't then you have to go. We use on one car or one to the fuel. They use their own private money. That is,
and I'm saying our advice official petition the special prosecutor to act on this.
And I make say we are very active. Be share, yet media tuja. Be share kakra. Yet may a week or two. Officially, I will be teaching.
That's Hobson area.
Mamma, that's the part.
You. Enya Bema Hobson, Yalvi Adoye, or a director of operations. At the Mawai, fixing the country. Okay. Director of operations for Alan Chermatin campaign. Okay. Tatano. Me da se sa ofa me obrene kakra. Afi ye nto aso.
Be di recommend ye. Oh. Me o pa be di.
Won na wo bona kutie.
Yes sir, me.
Okay. Yango.
Ame. They are ruthless. Mon fa Yamanaka, and I said it communication team. That's a paper where you're black. Munina across the spectrum of the media house, same message in the air. And so they have that passion. That is the reason why Obitumia car accident, member of parliament, hospital benho, on in parliament was a number best teaching. Best teaching man. That is Obi dam password. It make a train no abe vote. That is how come it mean imposter parliament. Or parliament. They are committed in any and everything that they do. Now, already a question. Answer no. You want to say a trasa. Everything the NPP wanted to do to reduce the minority into a second minority. That the bay on me passes a deal is what they embarked upon long ago. But I have that confidence that they will not succeed because the Japan deal, for which reason? Attorney General because can't say a stinker and a young honey be you see, I mean, so although or yet than you. And can would have thought, say, MAAME a first Attorney General and another damn cook. And can so fire and can I antony any BMO radio so and I young honey be say, oh, baby. Ne, a year a 10 of the past. The Raja question as him. Thank God to know Bibi Papa Eka. Omon charge isimum.
Commission.
Yes, mama. Now on your money quite money for 2 years because they saw that his documents were authentic. I mean, they NPP consistently have blamed their woes on COVID-19 lockdown over Ghana. 3 weeks. And the lockdown, it was Greater Accra, some part of a central region, and some part of Greater Kumasi or whatever. It was not on the whole country. But the COVID-19, no, the whole West and Europe, Asia, were under lockdown because the devastation is too much. Nobody was going to work. And he said that with the COVID-19, as excuse, say, no number of programs are slowed down. And no number of programs ankoye. That obesu be catcher, which you are very much aware, sir, was the COVID-19 thing application a delay kakra. What's the another NT bida? The narco court, all right. For whichever schemes, most yenyi ni din enfi parliament say won't see how crop da. Na be a rabbit me atraka say, my you see the word even for my. Hey, once a teacher, always a teacher. In fact, in the next 1 million years, you're still near Befre Uraji question say former MP. Now one, they will lose this election. You see, I predicted that the NDC will lose the Kumawu election. And the reasons were clear. Interestingly, they lost, but they appreciated their vote and whatever it is. But their interest in say, as ICT, may train the road minister. Now, one Sambra McKenzie say, before say, already question, ye be in a free parliament. No, our lobby for the project now say, our moya wohono. Just as he told us, say, before so rubber so obeuno, our lobby for those projects. Until a year now, moya, and no, a quan or moyi wokumauno. It was not as a result of the to vote. And almost brim microphone and so. They mum a Ura Baswa. Ura Baswa, you say MC elections a crop or co hoping you win the idea. We are all aware of it. We remember. Your mother year. Into Ura Baswa to no one can sacred moose kimi a in every hole. And so, oh, no, because more vote, which is good. For at least, or more a development, or more. You see, I want to move back to Central Region, which is also good, a send which is also good, almost here development. But don't come and tell us this time around, say, already a question or lobby good, and Tina Moko. So I'm doing what I say. I say, a fruity edifice. The Basso, I want to me, I wear the Otiasi. But you see, that publications, you who headlines like a say, the question first 10 years or so, and so no man, baby. eyehu and no more bon crofo. There is nothing like say Jechiko Simbako face any criminal a year, a becasi a debe jailino. Nothing like that. Mo madam winning a munjelino. Na yen I enter at least a bad case.
Now we nanya mana in the course of a year.
Munjelino, or Munjelino, I said another MP at the NDC for Munina. And as Munjelino only MPP fan one contest. And as we speak, MPP are being nominations for personal contest. Am I saying Nipa Minuako, right? They're easy. And I say MPP for me vet omo. Easy in so agimo to say they qualify. And it is a Jechiko one unqualifier. And also say easy by rejection. And at the time I hear Kwako vote no, that Jechiko his renunciation certificate was ready. Again, easy a vet no more than transit. I remember very well assembly by Sayo no. Namo Cape Coast, one of their radio stations. Na ye program be for a month. Inti ehona na ye yenti nkrofo krapo ka say ekobaste easy eyini si nchen ya kwabramafo ebe contest. Nti as we were there krapo na we were campaigning for kwabramafo.
Ananya ho. Kwabramafo dey na Cape Coast North.
Cape Coast North. Okay, there was a situation like that. And I remember that was the period, right? Inti says see as omo kwakwa ya. Say easy na beka say Jechiko say won. Nti yenyini si nchen. Nti the issue about say criminality or what other one enko jail da. And I say ono kwa ni we first and last person no jail. Nti one the onko no mu jeli no. No mu jeli no a. NDC ni fufuro so mu jeli ni be say by election me boa. NDC ni fufuro be contest. Nti don't make up your mind say a be at that particular seat no a done deal for you people. The way you have treated the assin of people, they will never forgive you. Opa of swa a year friend Mohammed. They will never forgive you for the treatment you have given to them. First of all, you have delayed your development efforts. No man can under the question a beer and Komonya by now. More money in a bomb as Ghanaians. Do you say, oh, Kono, would they acquire years? I know Manomano could bring the fine, more money are fine. But in my analysis and my research, you know, it is very difficult for you to say NPP, mobile when you can't do it. But of course, like I said, MPP, when they want to do something, they are ruthless about it. And they will not miss words about it, even if they have to use other diabolic means to oust him, as a jail him. Now, more so-called diaspora, whatever, what is the meaning of it? When Obi were dual citizens, I support the fact that law, no, they're useless.
Because they also contribute to the development of the country. Okay.
It doesn't make sense.
It has CP Abiola. Wrap it up, Mame.
About what the end to qua. Medical Bobama in animal NDC4. Social media, on Trump.
Under 1 minute.
None of the Deputy General Secretary, Mr. For you, Bandi Mustafa. Nyamiadum obey the mouthpiece of NDC on no Kasa Sans and Wako General Secretary on Tikasabia. You want to mean Kasa? Nani Krom Kasa going to mean? I do love. Want me can Ghana Gaza. Want me can Ghana Casabia. Intino. Or no, any general secretary or Cassan, and then some more can I say. Die about to about.
I say no.
No. Muso, Obiqua de Sika man about something school about on back watching a wood buying. On a permit on one of your sister stations. It's a wood buying. Now I say.
Abiola, I said under 1 minute, by the way you are going, who ended that? And the man,
and the Central Regional Chairman of NDC, so you the same statement.
Okay.
They catch them on say, yeah, also,
yes, Roya.
I am member, yeah, the better name, near General Train. Don't form member, somewhere.
Let us say, allo temperature and the mammy.
Mammy, I see no contest, no. A cambium, Omupa, Munches out to rise, Omunche Maggie. Omunche wachi, enche we listen count. And this be within city. Very simple.
That's it. Mr. Dano.
Actually, the ambulance. Omunko family. As simple as that. Most of my meko.
Okay. Meda sipi meda masese mu nyina mutimi bae. Na me enhiramo. Abusiafo abedwafo ene me ne wo mo ebo nkomoni na ma mefa messages kakra mrem na fe memie telephone lines no emma mo na mo nso mo fa mo adwenkyere emra na na kwa mo boaten ablekuma central and was first of all okay, I think I've read that one. BB Kaswa American Time NDC has nothing to offer Ghanaians. I have read that one. Enoch Tete Kwame GH, the NDC is focused and ready come 2024, and so I have read that. Enoch Asamanka say Sama ba edina benya the Flagstaff House billionaire Akufo-Addo NPP never again. Musa Abattoir, the Auditor General has been vindicated by the Supreme Court. President Akufo-Addo acted unconstitutionally and exhibited bad faith when he ordered Daniel Yao Domelevo to take 169 days of forced leave because he was exposing corruption and underhand dealings. He has proven to be the man who's uncomfortable for anti-corruption crusaders fighting corruption in his government. God save Ghana. Clement Pamensa, I'm watching you live from Denver, Colorado, US of A. David Agoda, and I say, please, Honorable, we can't hear you well. You are far from the mic. Okay, David, and I say, check the sound, please. And okay, yeah, check it, na owechi. Harry Priya Ashali, and Ashley. Ayo yedawase memfa mu Kaila Jonas die emrai edia carry NOCBMC please warn the authorities concerned with the You Start program to ensure fairness in their ways of recommending businesses for support. I'm a proud cassava farmer. I applied for support to expand the base to expand the base. Up to now, not even a call to brief me on the state of affairs. Meanwhile, information is out there that training is ongoing for the final stage for disbursement of funds. I'm proud to say that apart from being a party man, I meet the requirements to merit this support. NPP and of course, we the foot soldiers are sometimes treated with scornful gloves. They resigned this decision and give me, they should resign and give me a call up. If not, heads must roll. And I know under Honorable Kennedy Ohen Ejapon, as president, fairness will be assured. 0302243540. Hello, good afternoon. Oh, on your penny Evans, Bacho Yanko. Aye.
That's it. And more CDs in here on our Canada, Japan. They say you're a businessman, you're a professor, you're a lawyer, you're a communicator. The moment try business people something. About Edu Debina, many anumen this before Casa. You are rotate or today. Na you are crazy no I day. There two at the moon sakandi no, or no, they are not on ye nipa. Na minia abiola edu papa nofo. Me aso me tu nofo. To betia. President Akufo-Addo mbribia na mo di ministers bi court na NDC for hey. Na ye do won concern when no man who say NDC ni akumpo ka say oh me no obekwa akoda prison no. Edru ha ye wura kweti nko na obekọ. Nti hwe ni ye. Ni eta so biom o te na ye wura adwumandu a wo 65 years. President Mos na no bi anim so no de oye nyame nipa no. Oba ya opam no. Canada mo ade na oye ye. Here wo police panin bi a ye friend no ye wura siedu. Na the guy named the charge. Ono so mo ampam no. Mo de ye mu bi a na musu. Na me Ghana ya na ye ka se mra nye adwuma. Na mra diwa e na obi hu nti ye wura question me tufo. Na o se ye NPP 40 chade. Wanum na de sa na o ma no ba Ghana. NDC mu na mo che bento ani kako. Ni aba oni ya me nye adwuma.
That's CP. Hello, good afternoon. Janimo. Hey.
The advance election. Come over what you have. Managing your friend, so stop. I'm Jamaku and contact out. Yeah, but who's a name? Somewhere. Better than me. And give we a human. Papa is when you. You know, well, I wait. I'm a shot. I'm ready as him. And I ask Papa one. Yeah. Oh, you know. Always have a politician. There's a hard thing. Jana Koma, with the woman of room, money at the end, then Kobata. Eddie, why you know, quality in San was Sunday, here to a man, Pepe, and this is Ghana, in the parliament, Ghana. What I hear from one more job, Mahon, from Papa, Yamakumo, what the wood country, and some Sakran, so I asked for Ban and Sakran again.
Hello, good afternoon. Hey, so for my man. Don't quay.
That's almost Nagan.
Sippy. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Pacho dini baby afrefi.
Yeah, Femi when you want left.
Yo, Yanko Andy.
And they never see so yeah. Dr. Baumia. And this foot Baumia can. No munya also because Ghana Funya Genatum really deep. Baumia really deep. Coming here, I say no. And this almost time to cool. Almost time to cook. Na ye kwakofa ho kra ye kwakofa ho akaye dia ho mesre asena bu say omu tiemi a yuma pa na na do dan kwakufu ado oye wo asena of but am omu hwe na mo to aba ma MP na obegina mo to aba e ma no na Ghana nkoso mputu oso asena fo na mnim say omu tiemi de on be fancy for the omude and ada o ye do ni pala ko high court wa lusu ya na ko su esu mu san na be fe agina and we say high court the supreme court for no and the omu nim say man no mfum so e wona ho omu nim say omu for so oh matter and this one say omu so ade so omu so ade nim mra hey every bit akukudam fo
Meda sippy. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, BIAMAH.
Pacho dini baby afrefi.
Dr. Newman, as a free tobacco committee.
Yanko.
Which are incoming president, Dr. Mahmoud Bau. January. Only and take Joanna Francis Sada. Saba, and this is for who say, Ghana, almost 10 Ghana, put you for my two tracks. So, no, a person, Itano, or bar, and this is that change. You know about the comment to make this. About Pena, me take your money name. It's Apano, this is now the baby is now. Who made me first? And then 40 a year about years. This is a investigation who said people started by the Papa and your Papa. We have made me say rules and regulation. What I would do with about the meeting. I'm not going to prove my war. It will have necessary the right thing. How do you wrong? I don't like criminal aspect. I was saying, I said, war. Because one kind of change easy. I say approve some down. What connects will be sorry would say. There be that time no one put there, not me because I can't. Let me go for the car and let me go to a car. Let me my dick up between fears and me. I got a car to be kicking. What be that? What trouble was there? What person would deny? How many years about to bank contest? I can't that's true. Yeah, no, and I'm asking now what deny way. Who will do the data contest? It's not that one deny the data. A proper contest. And I for women for manage easy. A favor is if you very BPI, for the managed but judges no
Meda sippy. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Pacho dini baby afrefi.
Me did your fake, make a selfie new prime station.
Yanko.
I'm a more abaso. I'm a vantia honorable abo or bawa yawaso central. The honorable be a mulita bomb. You will see and a fear could so come queen of France. Miniaba Ghana, Emrano, do big ya, almost you and now. When they're sitting at Yamako Court 2020 election, Moko Mudi Google, no more judges in it.
Anwa my ya or winning say Nanado Sakino. And the end is when Yadi. What man ba one kind of crime to Ghana? I'm a civil case and a judge. It's a criminal one, and that way, you know. Omo yeni yodrum. You don't concern a woman, Omo you. A woman, you don't concern a woman, you don't be coby. If you are not so bad to know for. When you say, yeah, you do matters on the paper from the better family up to Obama. At the end, is woman in the Pavia or Arsenal. Now, no, a year, Kumu. No, but you know, I can't say my number. You know, my can be say, I mark here in your home. And yet, Ghana named this from up as a mamma green book. The whole Ghana point, why didn't you not say UK wino? It need to be John Catcham say, Curry and gay. And you come almost so my name will green book. No more.
Let us say hello, good afternoon. Ini baby Afrefi. Peter Papa.
Oh, Bakupe, the whole Ghana.
Yanko.
Oh, one maybe I'm a Yamisha, no more what they like.
Man.
Yo, one minute, or Damian Chipanesi. What am I going to make a Musono? May I make an say, NDC for Mrs. Senya year and Rano. Never yet, Nesso. Never yet. I still know. Let me say a buy a year or yet. But yeah, last week, the new man, I have a pen and a kufuado. I give you good enough for no. I am one even me myself I get Yakuraro. Yenya Mukota cry. Yenya Mukota cry. And so and this 40 was a sin of Yenya Shima we Yurana, a sema tuno. Then I mean Yanakayano. Oh no, Yedom. I said no one I said it got tuma. So no Kodambia. I want to be then I'm going to you can say Yenya Jabra from the Facebook. Almost unquestioned I was in for. If I check from the watch, when I say victory, yes, I say was in love. I didn't even 2024. And you when you be doing what you missing and I did why you are in love for. And when you did buy better to
Sumida say hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Bajodin. Udin o afa.
I feed them a picture of no one called Mambiama.
Yanko.
Unkala Jonas near.
Yanko.
What will you must? I mean, Chair Mr. Sanitano. I mean, Chair Kennedy or in Japan, Burma Precope. We see so once in our ham, or not of Babaji Ghana. And see, the thread delegates for Kennedy Japan, or down so. Honorable Joshua Makubo, Quanta South, or Bejisi. Many about Ghana for a mess, say, Mama, we see a swat, and can I say a ma? Mama, we see a son, can I say a mouth? Missy, did you come? And I in a bit 20 and Mamma was no, it means it. Abraboni Boko names, I'm an uncle probably we are saying. It is a when a baby or to me the free such as Yaba, or to me starting 52 1D1F. Now, move is 1D1F for 8 years next maybe. That be Malaysia be 24 years in its media industrialization. And you know, by Papa saying there was yes support here. Beyond 8 years, you know, Ghana also Sabusiabo, IMF, why, meaning a bay of the past. Then so it's near the home. And then the moment, bring back endurance or perseverance. Then to me, you know,
Medasipi. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
If I showed any baby, I'm free.
Oh, fire,
fire, Yanko.
Yes, now what to say?
Mr. Dumo, me who announce where?
I am Yadom, you. Honorable Rabra Obe, on also say Uchio Pa, incoming MP, NDC Demo Abrikumanov, the Rabra Obe, and check also here obeyed over flow. Now what check show? The Wula Foundation will be nothing also. One, I'm a Sebaya, Abrikumanov for Ghana Queen, I bet Tinasi. Say we have foundation here, say, put me the edge, my boy, and couldn't be here. I'll be one of what they are. Meanwhile, I will MVP there. And my brother, I couldn't say, almost say, almost a power. And on fact, we can't remember for so moving to me and open no more here. The question is our hand say, honorable, the question. Seven, the Otanu, one stand, the Emrana, and one stand. MPA for by election, and on Rano, then never capano, and was Tanusa, and then I'm Randa Capano. It's in the same people for that. When your master, and your master class or mobile or mobile between for that, or no, and step down. No.
ya focus ne say sit no ne ye ten ya bogo ban say be ya sabe ase no ofofo but adwuma pa omuhu wo papa no mu a omuto aba ma no 2020 no omutanto ano so eya MPP ene nyuma na na ekufado timu papa ne bia omabo a ompese ase no ofofo be hu impunti onti ene omode saade ne to no so omode ko court a sabi fofi antrata court no so ebuano be na omuto pese obuano but the prayer wo e ma no so
Ebusiafo ha ne ade dwumade ni nyina esia sedaka siankoma production crew Jordan Adoma Jerry Sajuma Freeman na ya osafo Wanda Roma na ombo michi dom nam de dwumade e ba ye me sorry Sola Michael Ebeje adwaje entatade yen akofie kosise no nsia bebo no nsia boy de no nsia kase bo no every piece 104.3 ye de beba be somo me amedi dwumade hu chia me media sede ne ka bia ma obi bia ogibre etie ye ene wo a wotimi frɛ send messages aseda enkoma munyina medin ede MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO Makrao